guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you are a new viewer or new subscriber that came over from my last video, I just want to say a huge thank you. That video got way more views than most of my videos, and I was just like really touched and super encouraging. Now, if you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Katie and welcome to my channel where we talk about video production tips, tutorials, product reviews, and more. But the most important thing that I want you to get out of this channel is just encouragement. I'm here to share with you what I've learned so that you can do it too, so you can get out there and do the stuff you need to do. Now, if you haven't noticed already, I'm sick. I didn't want that to stop me, so we're just gonna do this thing, but bear with me. Now today we're going to be talking about how I do slow motion on a lower end camera. We're going to take some of that footage that was in my last video and we're going to throw it into Adobe. And we'll also be talking about the best settings for slow motion in your lower end camera. Specifically, we are going to be talking about how to do slow motion when your highest frames per second is 60, so 60 FPS. We're also going to be going over the most important setting, minus your frames per second, that you could have on a camera for slow motion, and no one is talking about this. Now before we do all that, let's roll that intro.
You put smudges on my lens!
We're going to start by going to our settings within our camera and changing our frame rate from 24 to 60. Now this is going to make our footage less choppy when we slow it down in the editing process, and it's just going to look overall a little bit more smooth. We're going to be able to edit it better. If you try to do 24 or 30 frames, it's just not going to look as great. So if you have 60 on your camera, that's really the ideal place to be. Alright, so the second and super important change that we're going to make to our settings in our camera is raising our exposure, and we're going to raise this to 250. This makes the sensor faster at responding to light coming in, which is going to make a huge difference in post. Alright, let's get into the editing process. Now, there's been no editing done to these at all. This is just the normal shot, which already doesn't look so bad right now. But we're gonna do some cool stuff to it to make it slower and smoother and all that jazz. Okay, so let's start with this one first. So I'm gonna hit speed duration, and I'm actually gonna bring this down to 30% because we shot it in 60 frames per second. If I did 50%, in fact, let me show you what it looks like in 50. It just doesn't look quite, I don't know, it just doesn't look quite slow enough. I like to bring it down to 30 because it really slows it down. Now what's going to happen though is you're going to notice this kind of choppiness. See, it's kind of like, it's really not as smooth as I would like it to be. So we are going to go in here to, we're going to go to time interpolation right here. And we're going to go down to optical flow. And what this is going to be doing is we're going to render it. And it's just gonna like mush it all together a little bit more so it looks smoother. We're gonna move to the very first frame of the shot, and we're gonna hit I on our keyboard, and you'll see this area light up. Okay, and then we're gonna move to the last frame of this footage. Okay, so it's right there, and we're gonna hit O, and that means out. So those are our in and out positions for rendering, and then we're gonna hit enter. Okay, so we're done. We're gonna hit O and then I. Get rid of that highlighted area. Now look at this. This looks really smooth, really great, nice. Very cool. All right, now that's it. Like once we do the 60 frames and we adjust our exposure in our camera, our slow motion is gonna look so much better. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned anything, comment below, let me know. Also hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button. If you don't want to miss anything, you want to be informed when videos come out. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next video.